It's really simple.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
The Tyrone Poole Show. How about that?
That's pretty good, son. That's pretty good.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? This is Tyrone Poole. I am so glad that you guys are able to join me for this session of the Tyrone Poole Show. Today is going to be a great topic. You guys are going to love it. But before I get into all that, I want to introduce myself and why I am here. My purpose of why I am here. Let's start with that first. My purpose is to present to you principal information that will change your experience in life, because we all have a finish line, a race, I like to call it, that we are running, and we have a finish line that we are trying to get to. And principal information will help you with your experience so that you can finish with ultimate success, regardless of what happens between the time you start and the time you finish. So in this life journey, this race that we are running, we're going to have trials, we're going to have tests, we're going to have temptations. I call it the university of life. And principles are the only thing that can help us in this life that we live. So the only way that I've learned that you will be exempt, not having to take any of these tests, these trials, or these temptations. The only thing that I've come across that it gives you that exempt status is when you are dead. That's right, when you are dead, people. That is the only time you will be exempt, and you will not have to take these tests, trials, and temptations. Because let's face it, we all are taking them. I don't care if you have all the money in the world or you have no money in the world. We all are going to be taking tests. What determines my tests, my trials, and my temptations from your trials, your tests, and your temptations is the experience. Who's the teacher? Who's the teacher? Who is giving you your trial at that moment? Are you actually going through a health situation? That's your trial. And the principles of how to overcome that trial is going to help you finish strong and gain better health. What is that test? Who's giving you the test? Is it your neighbor, your employer, a co-worker, family member? What is your test coming from? And how about the temptation? The temptation to do good, or the temptation to do bad, the temptation to eat the chocolate cake, the temptation to not want to get up and go exercise because you feel like you're too sore. What is your temptation? The temptation to spend too much? The temptation to be mad? What is your temptation? What is tempting you? Okay. So again, that is the only way that we will be able to overcome these temptation trials and tests, is when we are 6 feet under the ground. Okay. But that's why I am here. That is my purpose. That is my purpose, to give you principal information that will help you overcome your everyday experiences of temptation, trials, and tests, okay? So before I jump into everything, I want to remind you guys, I got the ticker going, and I got to remind you guys to continue to support. I got my ticker going. Now I can point down to my ticker, right? I got the ticker going. So you guys look at the ticker, and you want to keep up with what I got going on. Just follow me at tyronepoole38.com, and you can see all the things that I'm doing. And I'm telling you, people, it's not easy. it is hard work. It is hard work, but you can't give up. You can't give up. Again, life is going to give you trials, tests, and temptations anytime you try to do anything. Okay, and also workthatthing.com. Workthatthing.com. Okay. You want to go in and you want to get great supplements, well, go to TyronePool38.com, and then that'll take you to workthatthing.com, or you can go directly to workthatthing.com and check out the supplements. We have an array of supplements. Again, my body was my business for over 22 years, people. So I believe I know what I'm talking about when it comes to fitness. Okay. And also check out the Tyrone Pool 38 Foundation. Okay. Doing a lot of great things, but I can't do it without your support. So go to TyronePool38Foundation.org. Check out what we're doing and give your time, your talent, your treasure. Believe me, people, to whom much is given, much is required. So, but at the same time, I thank God just for this opportunity because, hey, somebody got to do it. And I'm glad that I have been chosen. But teamwork makes the dream work. So you guys make sure you actually check all that out. Okay. And also remind you about my book, Ultimate Success in the Game of Life. From too small to inexperienced. So go check it out. I definitely think it will help you. There are 12 dynamic principles that I have learned that I believe will help everybody, because I believe life is principles. So what I want to talk to you guys about today, I actually want to talk to you guys about how to redeem time. How to redeem time, get it back, man. I'm like, just some of us have lost time, and we just feel like, man, I can't get it back. Something that you lost, a person, a place or thing. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get that exact person back. You're not going to get that exact thing back. You're not going to get that exact place back. But what I'm telling you is that you can get, if there's a particular person, lifestyle, a mate, or a co-worker, or whatever it is, I do believe you can maximize and redeem what you thought you lost. Okay, so you got to hang around for that. I got 10 things that I've learned, and actually I've learned them from one of my favorite teachers, Miles Monroe. Great teacher. He's no longer on this earth, but his words are still resonating from coast to coast all around this world. So before I jump into the topic, basically I want you guys to check out a little bit of the Work That Thing and see what I'm doing. And again, go to workthatthing.com. Check this out. This is your time to get what you want. Go work that thing with Work That Thing supplements. All right, people. So welcome back again. I'm Tyrone Pool, and I'm glad you guys are here. And I am your #1 resiliency keynote speaker. So if you're looking for a keynote speaker, you got a function coming up, and you're looking to teach people, whether it's your business, your employees, or maybe it's the CEO themselves. So if you're looking for someone that can teach you how to bounce back, because I've fallen down, but my resiliency enabled me to get back into the game, okay, and finish my race, no matter what it is. And we all fall down. I still fall down, but my resiliency allows me to get back up. So if you are college, you're having a commencement, and you want to teach your graduates about how to bounce back in life, because life will give them some temptations, some trials, and some tests. I am the person you need to go to, okay? High school, middle school. So go to TyronePoole38.com and let's teach everybody about resiliency, all right? I am your #1 resiliency teacher. I got a question for you guys, okay? I'm going to jump right into it. The question is, what does the new year, or should I say, what does a new year, what does a new month, a new week, a new day have in common? Okay, I'll say that again. What does a new year, a new month, a new week, a new day have in common? All right, and just for those who say, what did he just say? I'm going to say it again. What does a new year, a new month, a new week, and a new day have in common? Okay, give you guys time to think about that. You get it? You ready for the answer? For those who got the answer, hold on to it. For those who still saying, what? I don't know. Well, the commonality is time. Time. That's right. T-I-M-E. Time. All right. And time, basically, why is time so important? Because time, the passing of time, is an opportunity to redefine your priorities. Okay. And time is an opportunity to redefine your purpose. How many out there have a purpose? You know your purpose? I know my purpose. Time is an opportunity to redefine your life's vision. And if you got a vision, do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Time is an opportunity to reestablish worthwhile goals. Because some of us are doing things that really, we need to think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worthwhile? Time is an opportunity. And I love this one here. Time is an opportunity to bury the past and move into the new future. So the one thing that we all have in common, whether it's a new year, a new month, a new week, or a new day, is time. We all have been given time. Can't nobody say, if you woke up this morning, you cannot say that such and such had more time than I did. Now, they probably woke up earlier than you did, so they were able to get more things done. But in reality, the one commonality that we all possess, no matter who you are, whether you black, white, whether you rich, you poor, whether you're married, single, whether you whatever, the one thing that we all have in common is time. So let's understand this about time, and understand time in life, right? Because life, we talked about life being a university, right? So life and time kind of work together. Life is defined by time. Yeah, life is defined by time. Life is the measure of time. They say it's not when you're born, the date on your tombstone. It's not the day that you're born or the day that you die. It's the dash in between. You guys ever heard of that? So again, life is measured in time. Life is determined by time. Life is lived out in time. Where we are right now in life, is based off of the decisions and choices that we made with the time. Now, have I always gotten it right? Have I wasted time? And we call that procrastination, right? Have I procrastinated? Yeah, I know I have procrastinated. But again, it's the usage of time. Now, have I used time properly? Yes, I have. Okay. So at the end of the day, where we are in life, if we look back, how we managed our time would tell us how we got to where we are and why we are where we are. So we got to understand that life and time, the passing of time, as time goes by, okay, the passing of time is the passing of life. Life stops when time stops. So when your life is over, time stops. So in other words, death is life leaving time. So time, again, understand this, time is temporary too. It's temporary. All right. So whatever you're going through right now, I want you to know this. And this is what I tell myself as well. Time is temporary, and whatever you're going through right now, good times or bad times, understand that it's only for a season. Winter gives away to spring, spring gives away to summer, and summer gives away to fall. So that's why, I love listening to Miles Monroe. Again, he's no longer on this earth, but his words resonate so true. Now, you got to understand this as well. Time cannot be stopped. Time cannot be stopped. Now, the only thing you can do with time is you can only manage time. That's it. You cannot stop time. Now, change. There's something else. What you guys understand about change. So I'm introducing something. I just introduced time, and now I'm going to introduce change. These are two things that we cannot stop. We can't stop time and we can't stop change. Okay, I know a lot of you, you can go put on all the makeup you want. You can go and we can get all kinds of whatever done to our outer person. But you know what? We still changing. And for change for some of us has been good. We look back the last 10 years, some of us have had good change. But also in those same 10 years, we look back, change has been bad for some of us. Some of us, we were 5 pounds overweight. With time and change, we were able to lose that weight. And for some of us, time and change, we were once in a position where we could wear what we want, and now time, change, now we have to wear particular clothing. So again, time and change, we cannot stop it. We can only manage time. And that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Okay. And again, where we are in life, where you are today, right now, where I am right now in life today is based on time and change and how it was managed during the passing or the involvement of my situations. So that's why every morning when you wake up, every morning you should wake up, you should be smiling. You should be smiling when you wake up because you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to manage time. You have an opportunity to build on what you did right and correct what you did wrong. So if you are in a bad situation now, if you're in a bad relationship, or if your finances are bad, or if you just whatever, you have an opportunity. When you wake up, time has been given to you to manage the change. So even right now, some of you are going through some things, all right? Well, you got time. The passing of time, you got an opportunity into the future to make better where you are. So I remember just talking about time and change. I went back to my hometown and LaGrange, Georgia, and maybe a couple of years, I went back to my old stomping grounds, they would say, where I grew up. The street. The house no longer is standing there because we knocked the house down. But I went back into the neighborhood just to see what things were like. And again, time and change. Time, change. There were old homes that were knocked down and new homes were up, and there were new places where before, when I grew up, I'm like, hey, I remember when there was such and such here, a store here. Now that store is knocked down and there's a house there. So we can't stop time and we can't stop change. All we can do is hope to manage it. And you know what? That's the good news. That's the good news, okay? With all that being said, we can't stop time and we can't stop change. The good news is that you can manage it, okay? You are the one that's in control. You are only in control of yourself. You are able to control and manage you and the time and the change that you are in. All right? So what you will be in the future, people, you're already it right now. You just got to manage your time. You got to manage change correctly. Anything you will be in the future, you already it right now. Sustainability and restoration is based on the ability to get knowledge on how to manage time and change properly. That's why I say you can get it back. You can get it all back. If you lost it, you can get it all back, people. You just got to go forward, managing time, and the things that have happened to you, you got to manage it correctly. Now, I will say this. When it comes to change, take your emotions out of it. Take your emotions out of it. The reason why I say take your emotions out of it, because in order for you to redeem what it is that you've lost, and redemption means to like find it again. Again, you may not find the same person, you may not find the same place, or you may not find the same thing, but you will find more than likely something better. But in order to find that better, you got to make sure that you are thinking from your head, not your emotions, okay? So to help you and to help myself manage time and change more correctly, this is what I have come up with that I've learned, again, that I'm going to teach you, that I learned from the teachings of the late, great Myles Munroe. All right, got 10 things that are going to help you. So get your pen, get your pad, because I'm telling you what I'm about to tell you will help you. All right. So if you're a person that you feel like you have lost time, you have lost whatever because of change, I'm telling you, you can get it back. All right. So you guys are ready? All right. Here's the number one thing you got to do. All right. Number one thing, you got to document a plan. You got to document a plan. Put a plan on what you want to accomplish in a specific time frame. Okay, you got to do that. All right, you got to make a plan. Number two, establish your priorities. Establish your priorities based on the plan. So now you got a plan. Now you have to establish your priorities based on that plan. For example, if I'm going to the gym and I go into the gym, a lot of people like to talk. They like to talk. Well, when I go into the gym, I have priorities. So when people come up to try to talk to me, I say, hey, hold on. I say, I love to talk to you, but can I talk to you after I do this rep? Or can I talk to you after I do this workout? Okay. I have established my priorities when I go into that gym. And it's based off of the plan that I said I want to go into the gym and get myself in shape. Okay. So number one, document a plan. Number two, establish your priorities. All right. So the number three thing is you got to pursue your passions only. Pursue your passions only. Identify your passions and go after it. Identify your passions and go after it. Because so many people will distract you. I'm telling you, so many people will distract you. So you better stay with your passion. Stay with your passion. Even if people don't want to walk with you, don't want to go with you, you go alone. But you got to pursue your passions only. All right. So when you go after your passion, you got to remember that not every invitation that someone offers you is a blessing, and not every opportunity is a blessing. So you got to monitor. You got to monitor your distractions. I always say it like this: if it doesn't line up with the vision that I have, either I got to wait on it or I just don't do it. Another example, I learned that whenever writers, directors, when they're making a movie, they don't start with the movie from the beginning to the end. You guys ever heard that, or you guys know that? Most good directors, they write the end of the movie first. Then they go back to the beginning and start putting the scenes together to add up to the end of the movie. That's why I say you got to document a plan first. You got to document what are you trying to accomplish. And then as you pursue your passions only, don't get distracted. But if you know where you're trying to go, you know what you want the end of your movie to look like, then anything that doesn't line up with the end of the movie, it's not going to distract you. All right. So my number 4 thing that I learned is that you have to protect your plan and your priorities, people. You got to protect your plans and your priorities. You will be attacked by so many opportunities, not just people, but you will be protected by so many opportunities. So you have to protect your time. You have to protect your priorities from other people's interests. You got to know what you want to do, because people will come in and they will try to tell you what they think you should be doing. Now, of course, we need help. Okay. Like they say, teamwork makes the dream work. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. But you also got to remember that you are the one that the vision was given to, not them. So the visionary, which is you then go out and you find a committee of people that can help you bring the plan together. But you got to protect your time. You got to protect your priorities from other people infiltrating that are not in alignment with you. All right. So my number 5 thing that I learned from Dr. Myles Munroe, the late, great Dr. Myles Munroe. Identify your value. You got to identify your value, people. Identify what is valuable to you. What is valuable to you? If you don't do that, and you guys listen to me, okay? If you don't identify what is valuable to you, you will waste time. You will waste time, people. Yes, sirree, you will waste time. And again, time, we can't stop time. We can only manage time, right? So if you don't identify what's valuable to you, then yes, you're going to end up wasting time. So what I got to do right now, I got to break right quick for time out. You guys check out this Work That Thing commercial. This is your time to get what you want. Go work that thing with Work That Thing supplements. All right, so I am back. Now, we've gotten through 5 of these, okay? We've gotten through 5 of these, all right? Just to help you out. First one, we said you got to document a plan, right? Then the second one, we said you got to establish your priorities. The third one, we said you got to pursue your passions only, right? The things that really you are passionate about, all right? You are passionate about. All right. Number 4, we talked about protect your plans and your priorities. And before I went to commercial break, I talked to you about identify your values. All right. So the number 6 thing that you got to do if you want to get back what you've lost, if you want to redeem time, if you feel like you run out of time and you can't handle the change, you know what? The number 6 thing you got to do, you have to make a decision based on your destiny, people. Make a decision based on your destiny. So if you know where you want to go, then design your decisions. Design all your decisions accordingly based on what your destiny is, okay? Because everyone is going to want your time, especially the more successful you become. The more successful you become, the more people are going to want your time. Hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? So people are going to call you. People are going to text you. People are going to email you. So make your decisions based off of your destiny. Now, you can't help everybody. You cannot help everybody. All right. So which leads me into the number 7. The number 7. Here's the 7th one. Okay. No time, lost time. You want to redeem it back. You want to handle change. Well, here's the number 7 thing you got to do. All right. The number 7 thing you got to do inventory of your associations. I love this right here. Your associates, the people that you have your associations with. You got to make a list of all the people you associate with. And I would do that tonight. If I'm you, I would, what is the old saying? Your top 5 people. Okay. Let me see your top 5 people, and I can tell you everything about yourself. You guys ever heard that? So you got to do inventory of your associations. It don't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a place. Where are some of the places that you're going? Okay. But in this case, you know, I want to talk about a little bit of people. So you got to make a list of all the people you associate yourself with. And then see how many of them are taking you to your vision. Ooh, T-Poo. Can you hit them with that again? I sure will. Number 7, identify your associations. Make a list of the people you associate with. People you associate yourself with, and see how many of them are taking you to your vision. And I bet you'll be shocked. You will be shocked. You'll be like, oh, what? You will be shocked to see who is wasting your time. Yeah, I love that one there. All right. Do inventory of your associations, people. Who you hanging with. All right. The next one, don't try to please everyone. Don't try to please everyone. All right. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to redeem your time, if you want to handle change better, stop trying to make everybody happy. Remember, this is about the person you look at every day in the mirror, okay? Now, even on a plane, for those who have ridden planes, you know, still a lot of people who, you know, they're scared to ride planes, right? But for those of us who have ridden planes or flown planes, should I say, flown in a plane, they say before the plane takes off, you know, they get up and they do the information safety protocols about the plane. And they say if the air pressure compartment pressure should drop, and oxygen mask will fall down. And what do they say after that? They say place the mask on yourself first, then help others. So if you're trying to get back, if you're trying to correct that change, you gotta stop trying to please people. Okay? You cannot make everybody happy. Half of the folks who smile at you, I'm smiling because I'm laughing at what I'm about to say. Half of the people who basically smile at us don't even like us. And that's so true. It's so true. Half of the people that smile at us really don't like us, you know. And you're trying to redeem your time and you're trying to handle change, but this person right now, somebody who don't like you, and you try to make this person happy. So again, there are some people who do like you now. I gotta say that there are some people who do like you. When they smile like me, when I smile at you, I really like you, okay? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm thankful that you guys are here. So there are some people who are trying to please people. There are people who are watching who are trying to please people, all right? Who don't like you. So again, stop trying to get everybody's approval. Stop trying to get everybody's approval. Man, keep it moving, keep it going, all right? Everyone doesn't like what you do. That's just a fact. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but everyone does not like what you do. I know that for certain. But again, you got to keep going. You got a plan. You're trying to redeem time. You're trying to handle change. So you have to be careful on how you redeem that moment when you're dealing with that particular person. All right. So the next one I want to talk to you about is you guys got to review your investment. Okay. I'm giving you 10 things. We're almost there. We're almost to the end. Okay. We're almost to the end. All right. So number 9 is the review of your investments. What are you investing your time in? What are you investing your time in? So if you want to get back what you've lost, if you want to get back a better relationship, because we all want love. We all want love. We all want a relationship, okay? We all want finances. If you lost your finances, you want to get it back, okay? Whatever it is, you can get it back, people. I've lost it. I've lost relationships. I've lost places. I've lost things. But when I go back and I review my investments, meaning what am I investing my time in? Then I find out, oh, you know what, man, that is wasting my time. Maybe it's watching too much television. Too much television. Maybe it's too much social media. Too much social media. I know sometimes, you get on certain apps and, man, people stay on these apps for like 3 to 4 to 5 hours. I've been there. I've done it. And then after a while, you're like, where did the time go? And you look at the clock, and you're like, man, I didn't get nothing done. You wasted time. You wasted time, and you're wondering why you are where you are. Okay, so you got to do an investment. Okay, so spend your time more wisely. All right, spend your time more wisely. All right. So and the last one. All right, and the last one. Forget the past and pursue and design the future, because you are the architect of your life. You are the architect of your life. That's right. You are the architect of your life. Text somebody right now and tell them, you know what? You are the architect of your life. And they're going to come back. They're going to say, what are you talking about? They're going to say that little question mark, or maybe that little emoji man with the thing on his mouth, like, what? That question mark, like, what? So the truth is, you are the architect of your life. So stop blaming other people. Stop giving power to other people, saying that you are where you are because of something that somebody else is doing. Man, come on. That's not true. That's you trying to fool yourself. That's you trying to stop from taking responsibility. Because nobody has power over you. Okay, all right. Since you say, yeah, Tyrone, you don't know okay. All right, if I came over and I said, come take a ride with me. And I said, we're going to climb up to the top of the Statue of Liberty. And we're going to jump off. Would you do it? Nah, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. Number one, you probably wouldn't even get in the car with me. All right. So that right there goes to show that you are the architect of your life. You only going to do what you want to do. Now, maybe some of us did things that we got disappointed in, and now we want to blame that person. But really, in reality, you are the architect of your life. Your life goes by the beat of your thinking. So again, in this case, we try to redeem time. We try to get things back, right? So what you got to do, you got to have a sit down. You got to have a sit down with yourself, and you got to, again, write out your plan. You got to design step by step by step. Otherwise, if you don't do that, then somebody else is going to design it for you. All right. So, but the great thing about it, you are in control. So everything that happens should be in association of where you want your life to go, people. You have, let me say this. If you're not where you are, where you want to be, then you have been wasting time. Do something about it. And I just gave you 10 things that will help you redeem time, get your life back on track. Yes, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Okay. It took time for you to get into the situation you're in. It's going to take time for you to get out of the situation that you're in. But the great thing about it, the great news, praise God, is the fact that you are in control and you can do it. Like the nutty professor would say. Yes, I can. So wherever you are right now, I want you to say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can redeem time and I can handle change when I manage it properly. So again, what's our review? Number one, let's review. What do you have to do? You got to make a plan, right? You got to make a plan. Number two, you got to establish your priorities, people. Establish your priorities. Number three, you got to pursue your passions only. All right. Number four, protect your plan and your priorities. You got to protect it, people. Don't let people distract you and get you off course, okay? Then you got to identify your values. Identify your values, people. You got to know your values. Next one, you got to make decisions based on your destiny. Again, great movie directors, they write the end of the movie first. Then they start writing the scenes towards the end of the movie. Next thing you got to do inventory of your associations. Some people, you got to cut them loose. You got to let them go. All right. There's a difference between taxing relationship people you're associated with. They're taxing. You know, you can handle that. You can handle that. All right. And maybe it's a little bit of turbulence. Okay. But anybody who's toxic to you redeeming your time and handling change, man, you got to do inventory. You got to let them go. All right. Then don't try to please people. You can't please everyone. Don't try to do it. Do not try to please everyone, because soon as you think you got them pleased, they're going to move the bar. They're going to move it up. They're going to say, yeah, you did this, but you didn't do that. So again, the person in the mirror and God, those are the only two people you need to try to please. All right. Everything else will fall in place. The other thing is you got to review your investments. Where are you investing your time? If you invest in your time in places that are not giving you returns, then you got to let it go. You need to change your structure, change your strategy. All right. And we said the last one was forget the past and pursue and design your future, people. All right. Because again, you're in control. Control. Was it Janet Jackson? Control. You're in control. All right. The person in the mirror. So, yes, people, you can get it back. I just gave you 10 things. I'm in the process of getting it back as well. Everything that I felt like I've lost, oh, it's coming back. Everything that you felt like you've lost, yeah, you can get it back. All right. So come on and join me in the redemption ride. We're going to redeem this thing, baby. We're going to redeem it from the rooted to the tooted. Isn't what they say? I went back on you guys on that one there. But we're going to get it back because I just gave you guys 10 things. And thanks to the late and the great Miles Monroe, whose words are still resonating even right now. So again, thank you guys for joining. And, check out Work That Thing supplements. Check out the ticker. Don't forget to go by Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation. Donate your time, your talent, your treasure, your money. Give, because it takes a team. And the Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation is a 501c3 organization. Okay. Check out Work That Thing supplements. Your health is your wealth. Okay. And that is a great store with great products. I don't put anything in that store unless I know it works. Okay. So the store is ever growing. So be a part of a winning team. And check out TyronePoole38.com, where you can see all of the things that I got going on, where you can also get your autographed copy of Work That Ultimate Success, should I say, Ultimate Success in the Game of Life book. All right. So until next time, people, this is Tyrone Poole, and I am so glad that you're here and you work that thing with me. So go work that thing. I'll see you guys next time. And we are ending the broadcast in 3, 2, 1. We are out.